Hi everyone, just a shorter video today to kind of instruct you as to where you should be going back to and focusing your energy during this revision period. So, the last section was going to be discussion points. So what you need to be doing here is looking back over the notes that we have done on before and thinking about things that we've talked about in class. One of the main things you need to be able to think about is the discussions we had in class based around taxation policy for the ability to create industry-specific taxes and how they are inefficient due to being taxed on profit, and what we've already looked at, how profits can be moved quite easily by corporations. So think of industries where industry-specific taxes have been successful on things like alcohol and tobacco, and the fact that in order to do these, you must create that tax at the point of sale rather than the point of profit, because that's the only way that you cannot avoid it. So that's one of the areas that I'd like you to go and look at and think about again. Also about the differences between capital gains for individuals and companies. Think allowances, think indexation, think the fact that companies just add it together for corporation tax, those types of things. So that's all notes that we have covered in previous sessions in class. Now, I've been receiving emails as well from some of you. One of the things has been about close companies. So later on this week, I will put videos up for the answer of the closed companies questions that was in previous week's revision sessions, so that we can look at that again. I also received some questions about the exam. Now, I know that it had been intimated to you prior to us stopping teaching that you would potentially be doing online exams. I don't know 100% that is what is going to happen now, but I do know this. It's highly unlikely that in 1 month's time we're all sitting in exam halls. So we need to start planning for other aspects. Now, what I can tell you is this. The exams that were written will be taken. That doesn't mean you will sit in an exam hall in time conditions and do them. There is lots of different things being explored, but the questions that were written and the preparation that you are doing is still viable and correct. It may well just be that the exam paper is released on Nile and you complete it and submit it through Turnitin, still within a time frame, so you would need to do this. Now, in anticipation of this, after the Easter break, remember it's not holiday, it's my holiday, you still have stuff to do. You need to be thinking about preparing yourself for working with this technology. So previously, I had said what I would do is when we came to mocks, there'll be videos of me writing it out, and there will still be that. That's not a problem. But the way in which you will submit those exams now will almost certainly be through either a Word document or an Excel document and uploaded to Turnitin like an assignment, but the exam questions would still be done. So one of the things that we will need to do is we will do a timed mock that will be done in that fashion, and you will be able to get used to putting those answers on. In my module, I would suggest Excel. In other modules, something like audit, it might be a Word document where it's written would be easier and better, and that's not a problem. But there are calculations in mine. Excel will be better for this. Some people may be turning their face inside out at unfair because we're looking at Excel here, but you were taught Excel in year 2. The idea of being able to do some sums or some look functions that will look and see what's there and create itself should make it easier for you. There is no chance that you can add things up incorrectly. So this is how we are planning that you will take those tests. It will still be the exact same test, the exact same questions as you would have done if you were sat in an exam hall. So I've had some questions about that on email. That is how I believe they are going to work. Do not say that means 100% that is my understanding at the minute. One thing I can tell you is the exam questions will not change. That is set in stone. We do not have time to have rewritten exams, internally moderated, sent to external examiners, so those papers will stand. How you do them will not stand the same as we were preparing for. It will be some kind of remote submission. Now, I've been asked to inform you that certainly 100% we will be conducting our exams at the times that were on the exam timetable. So if your exam, I'm making a day up here, don't please, if your exam was due to be on a Monday morning at 9:30 for 2.5 hours, then the remote exam will still take place at that time. It may well be that there is an additional amount of time to take into account any technology problems or upload problems or things like this. It may be that you get an extra 45 minutes or something. I don't know that for now, but it will not inhibit your performance in the exams in any way, shape or form. In any way, you could see that it is actually a good thing because it may be able to reduce the stress that you're under. I will continue to post little snippets of things that you should be thinking about. The 3 mock papers that I will publish will not be out until after what would have been our normal 2-week break. They will come out then for you to be able to do your revision in the same time. I would advise that at this point, other than just keeping up to date with anything that's posted and doing a little bit of reading, focus this time on your project. Make sure you didn't think you had this much time for it, so make sure you use that time on it. That's the best thing that you can do with that. I'm sure the university will be in touch in official capacity about what's going on. You will probably know before I will, so I only know discussions that have been had. Anything that I find out, I will let you know as soon as I know it when it's fixed. Other than that, I want you all to stay safe. I want you all to stay indoors. I want you all to stay focused. I want you all to stay happy. And we will see each other again soon. Okay? Bye-bye.